I recently purchased a Bye Bye Baby gift card for $1,000, and it was intended to be split between my nephew and his baby's mother, Miranda. Two people you were best friends with. Or one or the other could take it. But I recently found out that my nephew left the card with you. Is that correct? Yes, Brian left the card with me, just in case Miranda changed her mind and wanted to pick it up without having to see him or anything like that. Oh, it's very nice of him. He must really trust you as a friend. $1,000 is a lot of money. Not that you'd be spending it at Bye Bye Baby. I'll take the card back from you. Are you sure about that? 'Cause I'm quite okay holding on to it. And if Miranda does happen to need it, I'm sure she would feel more comfortable coming to me for the money. Yes, I'm positive. See, if Miranda needs to use it, I'd like her to come directly to me. Or Brian. I don't really feel secure in you holding the card. No offense. I don't know you. I don't know a lot about the situation. But if I was a betting man, I would place a bet that you just want Miranda to have to ask you for something in person. Something personally, so she owes you that favor. Because you can't deny a favor when someone comes directly to you and has to ask for it, right? Same room. I get it. Is that a nice assumption to throw out there for someone you don't know? For someone you met literally 3 minutes ago? Miranda's home was recently burglarized. I'm sure you already know that, and oddly enough, only the stuff from her children's room was taken in such a clean and professional fashion. Coincidentally, before that, her daughter was kidnapped. But anyway, now she's going to need some money. Some extra money to replace everything that went missing in her home, right? It's perfect time to need that gift card. Conspiracy theorist. You're one of them, aren't you? Okay. You know what I learned? The things you can't control, just let God deal with. And I can't control what you think of me. I can't control what anyone thinks of me. Everyone's gonna have their opinions. So just give me the damn card and I'll be on my way. Fine. It's not my card anyway. But I will say this. Seems to me like you hold a lot of power in this town because of what you've done and the wealth that you've accumulated and the notoriety and the people you know. But don't forget that Miranda has a nanny, Agatha, who also has a lot of power. Nanny Agatha. Not familiar with her. Sorry. Card, please. There you go. On the table. I don't want to bother you with this stuff before your wedding. We're literally days away, but I feel like you should know. It's okay. I'm good. I need something to take my mind off of stuff. Are you sure? Because I know you're planning a wedding, but you also seem like a different type of stressed. Like there's something else going on. I'm always stressed. It's just anxiety. I'm good. Tell me what's going on. Alright, so as you know, my children's room got burglarized and my TV got stolen. And I'm trying not to stress over it because it's material things and I have both my kids. At the same time, I have a private investigator looking into Charlotte's kidnapping because I feel like the police missed a few things and I just have this hunch about stuff. So, I've gone to the police, I've gone to private investigators, they're dragging their feet. I went to Nanny Agatha, and that's where I found this note. That's random. She went on vacation. She didn't tell anyone. Yeah, so you're telling me she coincidentally went on vacation, doesn't want to be bothered right when my house just got burglarized? I mean, anything's possible with Nanny Agatha, and I know she can take care of herself, but I would have definitely expected like a text or something more than a note, and the fact that she left a note seems kind of like she was expecting someone to come to her house. Yeah, so now I don't know whether or not we should call the police and do a missing persons on her, because I know they recommend doing that when, you know, it's children or it's the elderly, and I know she has all her brain cells, but she's still in her 70s. This just isn't in character. And then why isn't she picking her phone up? You know, Nanny Agatha is protected by her people, and she doesn't really believe in police, so I don't think she would want you to go to the police. Hey, but, you know, if she's in trouble, what are we supposed to do? You know, like, the police are the only ones that can help. It's tricky, because she is a very private person. My gut just says, like, I know she went missing once before, but that was because of my mom. My mom doesn't have a problem with her right now. No one else is gonna get to her, like, I don't know. I think maybe we're thinking negative. Would she really go on vacation at this time, though? Right before your wedding? She's gonna come back on your wedding day? Remember, she's supposed to attend your wedding day. True. How about this? Because I have faith in her. How about we just wait till the day of my wedding? And if she doesn't show up, then it's a clear indicator that something is not right. Okay, yeah. If she doesn't show up, then we'll call. But I just worry, like, what if we're wasting time? Alright, I need to just say it. Chelsea told me she doesn't want to have the wedding. What? Wait, what? She randomly sat me down and said that she can't go through with marrying me at this time and wanted to call the wedding off. She wants me to cancel everything, and I haven't, but oh my god. I'm so sorry. Are you guys like broken up? No, we're still together, even though I contemplated breaking up with her. We haven't spoken since that conversation, and she just doesn't want to get married right now. Okay, but the wedding is still on. So what are you gonna do? Because you're gonna show up and everyone's gonna show up and she's not. I'm honestly on the side of the fence that believes that she's gonna change her mind and show up. I'm just trying to keep the faith that happens. I don't want to cancel anything. Gabby, I don't know. And I'm sorry for bringing all of my baggage to you. I did not know your fiance. It's okay, don't apologize. And I know it's crazy, but I feel like I know Chelsea well enough, and I feel like maybe she was just having a moment. I don't want to cancel my wedding. Can I ask why she chickened out and had cold feet? Is it your mom and the family? Yeah, she's I guess my mom and Joey, they just has bad vibes entering the family, and I can't blame her. So it helps me to not be mad at her, but she's scared to marry in. Call me crazy, but if you want her to believe that the family isn't going to ruin her life, your best bet may be Joey. Only because he has convinced me several times that his family is not toxic. He only needs to do it for her one time, and he's in a better place. I think it might be worth a shot. I'll think about it. He's the reason that she doesn't want to marry me, or at least one of the reasons. I don't mean to be mean and point fingers, but I really do feel like you're one of the reasons why Chelsea is calling off the wedding. I love you, Gabby, but now I'm really getting blamed for your fiance having cold feet just days before the wedding. She's a grown adult. I don't know how I had anything to do with this decision of hers. No, because you had to call her and berate her about what you didn't like and try to convince her to do things your way for my wedding day. How is that supposed to make someone feel who's about to get married into a family? She probably imagined the rest of her life just having to deal with you. It's a little hurtful. I don't like that you were tying this situation into Miranda's. They are two separate things. I did not intend to offend your fiance. I didn't know she was that sensitive, that she would call off a whole wedding. But I apologize. No offense, Mom, but unfortunately, the way you behave sometimes is enough to destroy love between a couple. And I think my brother's marriage is an example of that. You have my word. I will not interfere with your relationship whatsoever. You can honeymoon on Mars if that is what you want to do. You have my word. I do not take my relationship with my daughter for granted. I mean that. I need your word that if Chelsea gives me a second chance and she shows up on my wedding day, you're going to stay out of my business. I want you as my mom. I don't want you to butt in my personal life. I gave you a second chance as my mom, and everything has been going great between us. But the second that I found someone that I love and want to do things my way in terms of having a wedding and everything in between, you stepped in and once again caused problems. I have a zero tolerance policy for that stuff. So if it happens again, you're cut off. Don't go behind my back. Yeah, I saw the note. I'm sure she's fine. I really don't have a vested interest in anything that she does. You know my relationship with her. Did you read the note from Nanny Agatha? Strange or not, it's none of my business. I am done being concerned about her well-being. There's just a lot there between us. I know you don't have a reason to care about her, but don't you think it's a little strange she went on vacation while Miranda's place got burglarized, and just a few weeks after Charlotte got kidnapped? Just feels like someone might have wanted her out of the way while all this is happening. I know you care about her. I get that. So I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. She is her own person. She can take care of herself, even midway through her 70s. So just wait and see. All right. I just hope she's okay. And just like Chelsea, I hope she shows up on my wedding day. Because if she doesn't, then something's wrong. And she's not on vacation. Is Charlotte and Junior okay? The only thing that happened was the burglary, right? Everyone is safe? Everyone in the house is fine. Just things went missing. Got burglarized. That's it. Alright. You know, you talk about me needing... Ryan, I know where you're gonna go with this, and I don't want to hear it right now. Can I finish? You talk about me needing a nanny cam in my room to connect to you. But I think maybe I need a nanny cam connected to me. Because look what would have happened if Charlotte was in that room. After everything that went stolen from my children, all of Junior's Cookie Monsters, the little knickknacks that I got for Charlotte, her bassinet, Junior's bed, you're coming here today to rag on me about what we just argued about. That's your priority right now? Just making a point. I would never have a camera in my children's room in your house that connected to my phone or something. But I'm just saying, you worry so much about Charlotte being at my house, and look what happened to yours. Well, that's honestly why I'm thinking about moving, because this is ridiculous at this point. Came to this town for a better life, and look what's happening. What do you mean? You're gonna move to what part of Serafina town? I feel like you have your internet show, that doesn't help your case. You were on the news, and not your fault. But no matter where you go in Serafina town, no, out of Serafina town. Because, you know, it's not the safe haven that I thought it was. I feel like, I don't know, this is the most unsafe that my kids have ever been. Barring the time Melissa watched Junior. Moving out of Serafina town? I live in Serafina town, and I want to be close to my daughter. I get that, that's why I'm undecided, but it is on the table. Because how am I supposed to live like this? I had nanny cams in my kid's room, and they did nothing. The cameras are gone. So you won't even let me see my daughter for 1 day a week, and now you're talking about moving away. So now I can't even see her that way. I was willing to give you 2 days out of the week, move it up to 3 eventually. You didn't want that. You didn't like the conditions that I gave you. You never like anything that I put on the table. Yeah, you would let me see my daughter under the condition that I put a camera in her room and connect it to your phone, so you can always just check in and watch my life and listen. Again, I don't think it's unreasonable. I don't. Especially, look, my room just got burglarized. I live in fear. And when my daughter is out of my control and with someone else, I'm gonna worry. My life is not like everyone else's. I have a right to request a camera in my daughter's room when she stays at someone else's house, even if it's her father. Sorry, I'm not ashamed of that. Call me crazy, call me overbearing, I don't know. You know what, Miranda? I came here today because I wanted to check on you and the kids. I didn't come here to argue about Charlotte or anything like that. I still stand by the fact that I don't want a camera in her room. That's not changing. All right, Brian, listen. Joey's calling me. Hello? How you doing, babe? Miranda. I know you don't want to hear from me, but I heard about your burglary, and you know, my son lives there, so I just want to make sure that you and everyone else in the house is okay. Everyone's good. I'm doing good. Thank you for checking in on me. It was just material items that got stolen from the kids' room, so everyone's safe though. I know what you're gonna say, but I still want to offer it. Do you need any money to replace any of the items or anything like that? I heard the bassinet got stolen and stuff. Like, that's terrible. I'll replace whatever you need replaced if you need. You know, I know you're good with money, but still, I'm willing to help. No. Thank you for the offer, but the police are working on it. The important thing is we're all safe and healthy. So, thank you for checking on me, though, again. Oh, well, I'm glad everybody's good. And by the way, I'm sure you realize that I didn't send the 300 last week, and I'm not going to be sending it no more. I was gonna tell you, but at the same time, I figured you didn't want to hear from me. And your mom told me. It's okay. It's really okay. I told you I didn't need the money anyway. So, I just would have preferred you tell me instead of her. Alright, I didn't want to make it weird or anything. I was just trying to follow your rule and not contacting you and stuff. You know what I mean? I know. Just forget it. You sure you're okay and everything? Because I know you're already under a lot of stress, and being burglarized ain't a walk in the park. Yeah, I'm good. It's good to hear from you. I guess I will see you at the wedding. Yeah, I'll see you there too. I'll be there. You heard about Chelsea potentially not showing up? Yeah, I did hear about that, and I'm actually about to go talk to Chelsea soon. Try to convince her to not do that, and try to convince her that my family's not crazy. You know, it's gonna be an uphill battle, but oh, so Gabby went with my idea. Okay, I have to go. I have Brian here. All right. It was nice talking to you. Have a good day. I'll see you at the wedding. Bye. Sorry about that. It's pretty nice that he checked on you. Still not considering letting him back in your life? Still don't want to get back with him? No. I still don't get it. Not that I want you with him. I mean, it's none of my business. I just don't want him around my daughter. He's perfect to you now. He's turned his life around. He loves you unconditionally. Gave you that bracelet. I don't understand why you're not giving him another chance. Because I'm focusing on my kids. I'm focusing on me and my own mental health. I'm not focusing on relationships. I don't need one right now. I am staying single for a bit, or even a long time. I'd hate to ask this, but I think I'm gonna need the gift card. So it's still with Victor, right? Yeah, about that. The gift card is no longer with Victor. Okay, and why is it not with Victor? Is it with you? My uncle didn't feel comfortable leaving a $1,000 gift card with Victor. He doesn't know Victor like us. So my uncle has it. So if you want the card, then you're gonna have to go get it from him. Great. So he can't just give it to you and I can get it from you. Do I really have to go through him? And then what, get on my knees? He told me specifically that if you wanted the card, you would get it from him. I'm sorry. He's the one that spent the money. I don't know what to tell you. Can you just tell him I'm going through something right now and I really don't want to have a meeting with him? Can you maybe just get the card from him yourself? I don't want to get in the middle. You said you were going to give them a chance one day. Well, why not make that today or something? All I know is they got that case closed for you. They did you a favor, and then they offered you $1,000. They're trying. So, I don't know. You don't have to get it from him. If you want me to get stuff for Charlotte to replace what was stolen. Okay. I will go see him then. Face to face. Alright. Just know that my uncle's not gonna bite your head off. I know you have pride, but they are Charlotte's family. Just give them a chance. I know it's hard to forgive, but they're trying. Sure.